Hi, I'm I'yanna Purnell. I attended the new student dialogue that focused on interracial dating. I thought it was very positive. It was very positive feedback and a very positive experience to learn everyone's um, just overall thought and opinion as it related to interracial dating. There were a lot of active voices in my personal student dialogue. And those who were inactive, they kind of started to warm up a little bit once they became comfortable with the situation and once they became comfortable realizing that other people were sharing their thoughts. It was also really important in our dialogue that we respect each other personally and opinion-wise. Beginning in our dialogue, we made ground rules, and I thought that was very smart and very just steadfast that we wouldn't run into any problems later. Like amongst our rules, it was don't overtalk, wait your chance to speak, respect everyone's opinion, don't judge, and that kind of set the path for what we were embarking on. I feel like my role in the dialogue was to just share my personal opinion because hopefully by me speaking, because I'm very outspoken, that I could also encourage someone else to speak. So I always feel like I have to take the initiative and set the tone sometimes. But it was really fun because we had other people who were really outspoken as well, and they didn't mind giving their own personal opinion. So we're able to elaborate on other people, and then inactive voices saw that, we were not going to judge them and we didn't want to be judged as well, so they shared their opinions as well. I felt like my leaders were very knowledgeable. They're really sincere. It didn't seem like fake or it was their job. They seemed really interested and concerned in how we felt and how other people felt, and it seemed really genuine because they gave us their honest opinions as well. Because some people in our dialogue did not support interracial dating, and some did. And it was just really interesting to see as far as backgrounds and social differences and social classes and race, just to see if those had any effect to how people thought. And it really turns out that, like, a lot of times we all just have the same common ground. We just all want to be accepted and we all want to be loved. And a lot of times factors don't matter, such as sex or race or social class, so to speak. But even given that, there were some people in the dialogue who were totally against it. And we just had to respect their opinions because, some people might have been brought up that way. Some people just might be against it because they had never been exposed to interracial dating. So it's not necessarily that they were like anti-interracial dating. It was just something they never really had to deal with. So it wasn't a big issue or prominent factor in their lives. I also noticed that it was like an icebreaker. Like at first it was kind of foo-foo and we took proper precautions and protocols, but once we started like really getting into it, you could really feel the emotion that some people had concerning the topic. For example, there was a young lady in our dialogue who was in an interracial relationship, and her parents did not approve of it and did not accept her boyfriend because he was of a different race. And that just kind of like really made it more personal, because it'd be one thing if we were all in there and we were talking about just how we felt about it or what we thought about it, but we were able to firsthand also like get a little inside look at how someone else has to deal with it. And apparently it's not an easy thing to do, and it was really kind of tearing her down. So it was good that some of us could give her insight, because some people did support interracial dating, as I said before. So it's kind of really nice to be able to lift her up and give her some positive feedback and let her know that it's okay that she found love in a different race and stuff. I was going to elaborate a little bit more on those people who didn't so much as agree with it. It was nothing like, I just really enjoyed how everyone was accepting of everyone's opinion, because people who didn't believe in interracial dating didn't necessarily like shoot down those who did. They gave their reasons why, or they chose not to. and we all just were able to get along and respect each other as mature adults. So overall, I think that New Student Dialogue is great. It should stay. It's really interactive, and it's nice when you're just getting here as freshmen or transfer, take part and engage in something intellectual. And I think that it's very positive method that Clemson has introduced